Greetings, Bloodlines 2 fans, watchers, and haters. We just recently got a pre-order trailer for Bloodlines 2, along with a lot of pre-order information. Now, what you see on screen is not that pre-order information. This is the this way. This is the pre-order information for the Heartsuit Labs version of the game. If you notice, there was three versions: a standard unsanctioned edition and a Blood Moon edition. What I ordered was the Blood Moon edition, and I never got that refunded. A lot of people got it refunded. What I'm finding interesting is that I still technically own that version, but it gets complicated. Let's see. First of all, let's review what clans are in Bloodlines 2. There's the Bruja, Tremere, Banu Hakim, and Ventru. And we were told those are the only clans in the game. However, if I pull up GOG here, now there's this nice Blue Bloodlines 2 page with $60 for the base game. There are other editions of the game, and you notice that we have a very similar scheme right here. It's the standard, deluxe, and premium editions. If you go all the way down, you'll find that the premium editions lets you play Lasombra and Toreador clans. Interesting. Only in the premium edition, though. The premium edition is going to be $90. Standard edition is $60, and the deluxe is $70. So the deluxe edition and the premium edition also give you a lot of extras, a lot of Easter eggs from the first game and just general clan insignia. So you get the Ankron sarcophagus. I'm not sure where it's going to be located in the game, but that's really cool. That was the MacGuffin of the first game. Your clan neon collection. I'm guessing you get like neon signs maybe of your clan symbol. And the stop sign. Malkavian players will enjoy that as they get to argue with the stop sign again. I don't know if you actually get to argue with it in the game, but that'd be pretty fun. And the Vorman sisters portrait. So your Jeanette and Therese, or Tourette as you will, their portrait will be, I don't know if it's the same portrait that was in the first game, but there's a portrait of them if you get either the deluxe or premium edition. What's also interesting about this is if I go back here and I check my email, it says, Kindred, thanks to your blood points. Blood points were a currency that you earned when you participated in the website early on. I think they cut that off many months ago. You've earned an upgrade to the Bloodlines 2 Premium Edition. The Bloodlines 2 base game must be purchased separately to unlock additional content. Here's the thing, I've already purchased the game at its Blood Moon edition, which is the equivalent of the premium edition now. So this gives me access to, it says the Santa Monica Memories cosmetic pack. That's the one with the premium edition, and the what was it, premium, what was it, it's deluxe and premium edition have that. And the Shadows and Silk clan pack. That's the one that gives me the Lasombra and Toreador. It says, please use this form. It says, don't share this form, so I'm not going to pull it up now. I already went through it. So I get this upgrade. I'm not sure if I needed the upgrade because I already purchased it, or if they're going to make me purchase it again. I guess we'll see if they honor what I've already purchased or not. A lot of people are in my boat. A lot of people already refunded theirs as well. It says you only get one chance. And also, anyone else who is in this situation, you have only to September 1st, which is, that's like 11 days away. That's like 11 or 12 days away before that expires. So get on that. Hopefully check your email. You might check your old email if you change which emails you use. So now that we've got that out of the way, let's have some fun with this actual pre-order trailer, and I'll have some commentary about it as we go.
It brought you here, my fire.
Oh, that's pretty cool. She was in a trunk, I guess, and I'm guessing that's the very beginning of the game.
Fire.
Don't listen.
I'm guessing that line, "Don't listen, shut up," is going to, all the haters are going to pull that clip. But I think what they're showing there is that Fabian's in her head. Fabian being the Malkavian voice that she's hearing. And Now fire can be any clan and any gender you want, I suppose. But Fabian is going to be a constant in your head, from what I understand. It's Detective, who is the one clan that I guess is, I guess there's other clans too that aren't playable, but the one clan that people have been highly demanding. I think the way the Chinese room is looking at this is that, well, everyone gets to play Malkavian because every time you play, Fabian's always in your head. I'm not sure people are going to find that as an acceptable, uh, you know, what's the word? Is a version of being a Malkavian, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm along for the ride.
Your rep.
Okay, we got World of Darkness, the recently resurrected White Wolf, Paradox Interactive, the parent company here now, in the Chinese room, the developers. This is a pretty strong team. Let's see what they made.
Reputation is legend.
Oh my, you. I think I know what you are.
Let's go back a second. What do you think this is? What kind of monster do you think that is? Just a white? Some sort of... Yeah, I'm gonna go with white. A vampire who's like lost their mind, lost all their humanity.
Oh my, you. I think I know what you are.
All right, let's dissect this further. Actually, she knows who we are, but this ring has that symbol that's glowing on her hand as well. So that it's like an eye. It does not look like a mushroom. It looks like an eye. Okay, don't see the mushroom in it at all, please.
I think I know what you.
All right, I like this effect. I think it's like Auspex or something. Maybe it's a Thin Blood Alchemy or something. But this character is understanding that there's something up with fire. That probably that Fabian's in her head. I'm going to be referring to fire as her because most of the time fire is depicted in the female variant. Okay, that was cool. What do we see here? It looks like Blood Sorcery is probably a Tremere or possibly Banu Hakim. Oh, it's the Blades. I think that might be the Banu Hakim version. I don't know if they both get to have the same type of Blood Sorcery. But that's interesting. Lots of abilities being shown. I really like this effect. I don't know if it's just a cutscene or there's actual breakable objects in the game. That'd be really cool if there are. Alright, now this looks like a Fabian flashback. That is an excellent narrative device, is to make it so that you can go back in time and relive another person's memories. And the fact that Fabian's a really old vampire and was around during this time, I think, is an interesting aspect, and that it's got this... sepia tone, sort of like grayscale look to it. Helps you like understand that it's the old Seattle. So that's going to be a little controversial, I think. The firing a gun using telekinesis, because it's like, well, I mean, you could fire guns without telekinesis, but at the same time, it's kind of cool. I guess I'll judge it when I'll play it.
So weary is the wanderer.
All right, this is the second time we've come back here. I wonder if this is like your dream space or something like that. Maybe during your day sleep you see this. I'm not sure. It's an interesting, like picturesque. It looks like a portrait kind of. So I'm guessing this has something like to do with your connection between Fire and Fabian.
The treads on the fertile soil.
All right, now we're seeing a lot of combat here. I know that the Chinese room said they wanted to experiment with combat because they tend to just do narrative games. So this is what they are focusing on, and I believe what you're seeing now is Fabian. Yep, Fabian as like the shadow behind Fire. That's interesting. Now, I think... So you're getting bitten by that creature. I think we saw more of those whites, maybe? Is that what these are, possibly? I don't know. Let me know what you think those are. Bloodlines 2 pre-order coming, so that's the release date, October 21st, 2025. I'm holding you that to you, Chinese Room and White Wolf. You're saying it's October 21st. I want to be playing this game on October 21st, all right? And we've been waiting way too long for Bloodlines 2. Nice. I actually really like this art. What else do we have going on here? There's a whole bunch of languages. That's great. Pre-order now and get the Bloodlines Nostalgia Jukebox featuring music from Rick Schaefer. That's an amazing soundtrack from the original. They might have some extra tracks on there too. I know there's some unused music that he created for that game as well. So is this really a Bloodlines game? Honestly, probably not. You don't really get to, it seems like it's a bit more linear than people are expecting. But is it going to be a good game? It very well could be. Still Wakes the Deep was amazing. It looks like there's a lot of great graphics. They really focused on the combat here. It's got great story elements. They've been working really close with the White Wolf team. I would have preferred if they called it something other than Bloodlines 2. But there's no one else was using that name, I suppose. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this. Bloodlines 1 has it's something that I've really it's meant a lot to me. In fact, I've created a video game that's upcoming called Nightborn. Let me plug it now. That is highly inspired by the original Bloodlines. I could see that even though I consider that a spiritual successor to me, for the Bloodlines 1, I could see that my design choices are in a drastically different direction than the Chinese room is going with Bloodlines 2. So please look up Nightborn. I'll include a link below. It's coming soon on Steam, the Epic Games Store, and Kickstarter. And it's a world of my own creation, my own vampire in New Orleans. There are some vague similarities to this game just because it has the same inspiration, but it's an original work. And I'd appreciate your support, so please wishlist and follow the Kickstarter. Yeah, more vampire games the better. So what do you think? What do you think, Bloodlines 2? Is this going to be a good game? Is this going to be an interesting game? Are we gonna see it on the 21st? I hope so. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Well, anyway, goodbye, vampires.